Yeah, from Little Kim, the Queen Bee. It's ladies' night, what? It must be Angie on the mic. The butter pea, honey, got the sugar, got the spice. Roll the L side, keep the rhymes right, yo. I just made this motherfucker up last night. And I'm the rookie on this all-star team. Me and Kim is getting cream, like Thelma and Louise, but on chrome. Never leave that Brooklyn shit alone. So if you say it's on, then it's on. Bang this in your whips, back them cold roadie with the chips in the wrist. Here's a French pitch, I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused, and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. Here's a French pitch, I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused, and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it.
Hello and welcome to the program Ladies' Night right here on independent television. It's actually the first edition on TV, but I can assure you that it will be just as amazing and just as fantastic as the one on radio. My name is The Empress. I'm not alone in the studio. I've got some beautiful, fantastic ladies who are going to be joining me on the show today. I'm going to start with the lady on my right. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine. Hello, everybody. My name is Oruche Precious, aka Mama P.
Okay, so on my far left, I've got
Caroline Nkunji, aka C White. I mean, your ever glowing C White.
Alright, and also I have this black beauty right here.
Thank you.
Oh my god. You guys have to hype me the way I've hyped you.
Oh no, you can also do that to yourself.
Hey guys, my name is Obi Banks.
Alrighty guys, on the program for today, we're going to be looking at something really topical. We're going to talk about relationships, and we're going to be looking at privacy in relationships. Basically, it is a known fact that when you're in a relationship with someone, it is always so mushy, always so sweet. There's this feeling that it gives you. And yes, we're going to talk about that, and we're going to look at the fact that in relationships, sometimes it is common to find that we share secrets with the person that we are actually in a relationship with. I'm going to talk about this today, and yes, I've got these ladies here with me, and they're going to be discussing this with me. And of course, I'll also get your comments on the program as well subsequently. Okay, so on bustle.com, yes, online, there's a post that actually says that your phone passwords are private, and so they should be kept private. You shouldn't share them with anybody. Your phone passwords, your social media passwords, your ATM passwords, you shouldn't share them with anyone. They're private. But in relationships these days, we see that partners want to share their private things with the person they're actually dating. So I want to look at this today. We're going to be looking at is it okay, or is your partner entitled to your social media passwords, your phone passwords, or your ATM passwords? That's what we're going to be talking about today. Is it a good idea to give such private information to someone you're in a serious relationship with? Notice the stress on the word serious relationship. So I'm going to start off with like I said, the black beauty right here, Obi Bags. I want to get your opinion on that. Do you think it is wise for someone to share their passwords with the person that they are in a relationship with?
Okay, I think your partner is supposed to be your significant half.
Okay.
So you can't be in a relationship with someone and the person shouldn't have your phone password. For transparency's sake, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. So that's my own opinion, by the way. I'm going to share a very short story, but I think that will be later on.
Okay.
So
let's get the comments of others first, then we'll share that
Oh,
story.
wow.
We have a lot of time to discuss this today. Okay, Mama P, what's your own thought on this particular thing?
I wouldn't be surprised if people call me controversial, but I don't think it's right.
Okay.
Yes, for my partner to have my password. Well, for phone password, it's okay, but for social media passwords, it's a no.
It's a no.
Okay,
Yes.
it's
Okay.
really a no for you.
I have
agree with
this
what you
feeling
said.
that C White is going to be the controversial one right here. So let's get your own opinion.
Okay. Should I still buy into what you just said being controversial? But not far from it anyway. Like she said, it's in support of it. She's not against it.
Okay.
She sees nothing wrong with it. Good and fine. And for Mama P, she said she doesn't buy into it. Like, she doesn't like it. Yes, when you're in a committed relationship, I mean a committed relationship, you guys are bound to trust each other, understand each other, and love each other. And if you don't understand each other, you wouldn't love. And if you don't love, you will not trust. So what I'm trying to say in essence is, fine, in a committed relationship, you are supposed to have access to your man or your woman's phone. Why I would say that is because you called it a committed relationship, so there's nothing to hide.
No, I'm going to throw a very quick story so that when we are judging, because the public is looking at us.
We all have stories to tell.
Of course, we will do that, but one thing you need to understand
separate it. Phone password and social media
But we're looking at
password.
3 things exactly: phone password, social media passwords, and ATM passwords as
Everybody
well.
have to bank account, so in case like the main account or the spending account,
All the accounts.
It all depends on what you want. Like for me, I said that word commitment. If I'm in a committed relationship with my man, for crying out loud, he has to have access to it. But if I am having access, if you are having access to my, trust me, I ought to also have access.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Of course,
because it can't be a one-sided
It
thing.
shouldn't
I
be
can't
one-sided.
give you my
let's
password.
also define the relationship, because even marriage is relationship.
Yes,
so is it
definitely.
boyfriend and girlfriend or
both.
marriage?
It should be
Both.
No, I
Okay,
can't give you my
let's
all
dissect.
to
Let's
a
dissect.
50-50 thing.
Okay. Let's dissect it. Let's look at marriage at first.
Okay.
Let's see if you're in a marriage and yes, you're married to your husband. We're ladies here. You have a husband. Would you share your passwords, both phone, social media, ATM passwords, with your husband?
He got me.
He got you.
He got me.
So that's where you
So you share with him.
Shared.
Let's clean the scenario. What if he doesn't share his with you? Would you still be comfortable?
That's everybody looking
No.
at me.
You should have an answer to it. You should.
I ain't sharing.
You're not sharing?
No.
Okay.
Okay. That is to say, if he doesn't share his with you, you're not going to share yours.
No, he should feel as much insecure as I feel.
Okay.
I like that word.
So it's a vice versa thing.
Of course.
So if he doesn't share, you can't share. That is Mama P's
And of
opinion.
course,
I want to get Obi-Wan. So you're about to tell us a story. You said something that you want to share.
Yeah. Okay. So there was this thing that happened in the hospital.
Okay.
A couple, they had an accident, and the man's phone got squashed in the accident. So on getting to the hospital, the woman didn't even have access to her husband's phone because we're supposed to call the relatives, but like, imagine the embarrassment. How can you say you're in a committed relationship with a person and you don't even have access to his
Your man's
phone?
phone.
I mean, it's sick.
It's quite sick, yeah, because now something happened and there is an urgent attention needed.
Yes.
And you can't even access your man's phone. That was where I said, in a committed relationship, both parties ought to have passwords of each other, for crying out loud. If you are not in a committed relationship, then why the relationship?
You have no business doing
You have no
that.
business in that
let
relationship.
me quickly interject what you're saying. Because I know the way they're looking at me right now, I'm not feeling comfortable.
No, we're in this together. I am not in support. I am not in support of
now
giving
see
passwords.
my own point.
Okay.
My phone, you can have the password.
Yeah.
Now, asking, which I've had issues with over time, for my social media passwords, I'm not game with it.
Okay.
Now, if you can go through my phone, if anything is snooping around, you're going to know. Now, some persons want to know your social media, probably because you're very active on social media.
Yes.
They want to know your social media password. If you're going through my phone, meaning you can access my WhatsApp actually. I don't know if you see the difference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Now, for a relationship, let me tell you what happened to my girlfriend. Someone very close to me. Someone she was supposed to get married to, but the guy is based abroad. They had issues online, on phone, you understand? And then this guy posted her nude picture.
Wow.
On her Facebook page. He actually logged into her Facebook with her password and posted a nude picture, something she probably gave him in trust, or with trust, sorry. You get? And then he posted it. She quickly logged in. deleted and changed her password. So some things we do out of love always backfires. And
I'm sure that was a committed relationship.
That was
They
a
were
committed
serious
I don't really
with
think
each other.
they
were serious with
no.
you
They were serious with each other at first.
No, it's
You
not
get
at
it?
first. See, they
No,
just
yes,
say,
all of a sudden.
don't pray you meet someone with
I don't
Okay,
think
that was
Keep in mind, I think
that was one out of a million cases. So we cannot come to conclusions based on one
So
story.
are you trying to say that you can give your fiance
Yeah.
your Facebook password?
If you can give at all, give it all.
No,
Of course,
that's for
give
my
it all.
husband.
I don't
No, but
buy
I
you guys' opinion.
Until
Fine.
he ties the knot.
Okay, like
Okay,
what
so
she said.
you said until he ties the
Until
knot.
he ties the knot, he can have access to my phone. They open your phone, take. But you logging into my social media accounts because you're what, please?
Because you guys are in a committed relationship.
No.
Okay, but you know that relationships sometimes they don't work out
It
at
turns
the
out
end.
at times.
Yeah.
So I feel that unless it is marriage, then there's no need for you to give your partner your passwords. Because there's someone who actually talked to me when I talked about this earlier on today. The person said he was in a relationship with someone and he gave this person his all, his ATM password, everything. And at the end of the day, she stole his cards, his ATM card. He had 4 cards. She stole the 4 cards, went to the ATM, withdrew
Everything.
not everything, Sha, but
No,
she
it's possible she
withdrew
could do
money from
such.
each account just so that it would pay him. That was her motive for doing that. But see, if he didn't give her those passwords in the first place, I don't think she would have that access.
And that is where we begin to abuse that word trust.
Yeah.
Because there are some, should I say, okay, there are some certain things we do based on trust. You trust me, trust
Based
and
on
love.
love.
Yeah.
Love is
If you
blind.
love me, you trust me. You begin to do some certain things. And you will not be conscious enough to ask yourself questions. Am I really being controlled by real love or lust? Now, a man gives me his password and everything. That is because he loves and trusts me. So why would I want to be the one to abuse
And
it?
in this part of the world, please, let's get it straight.
Okay.
They tend to, this man factor, like they tend to respect the men having your password rather than the women having the man's password. You get to understand that some persons see it as a right thing for men to cheat and women not to. Sorry, I'm going somewhere.
Yeah, you
Now,
are actually going somewhere.
you ask for my password, I give it to you, and then when I take your phone, you are fidgeting.
You begin to
understand? You
transport
begin to
yourself. You transport yourself from WhatsApp to
my sister,
Facebook,
I know
and
that.
Instagram. I get it. Yeah, I
I've
get
actually
it.
noticed something that men or people, let me not use men so that we don't
You don't look at
tag them.
Yeah.
Some people, yes, some people who are actually cheating, they usually tend to be suspicious of the person they're in a relationship with.
Yeah.
They're always nosy. Is she, is he,
They really want
is
to
he?
find out
Because
everything.
they themselves are actually doing that. So I guess that's where what you
Yes.
said comes in. Okay, C. White,
Yeah.
you were in support before, but you have
No, I am not. I wasn't in support, but I was like a little bit controversial. I was
Okay.
on both parts.
Okay.
You get it. If you were in a committed relationship, like I said earlier, you feel like this is the particular man I want to get married to, you can share. But if you know that this relationship isn't going to work, you don't have any destination, my dear, you forget that you don't have to share anything.
But see why? See, even when you start by the basics of romance,
Okay.
you hope deep down that it works.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes, definitely.
Let's just be factual.
No,
here.
no, I disagree.
No,
I disagree
hold on
because
now.
there are some relationships you get into.
Yes.
You already know it's not working.
Hold on.
For
Why
Why did you go into the relationship in the first place?
For reasons best known to you.
You
There are
just
some
know it's not
relationship
gonna
you
work.
know
I'm talking
you are
about
in
the
it
ones-
you are in it not because you want to end up being
You're
married to
just
that
bored.
person. Okay, that's
No,
one
no, you
factor.
don't know.
Seriously, people actually do that. They go into relationships because they're bored.
No, for real.
I'm
Some people have
surprised.
such mindset.
Oh.
They just feel like
You just
I've
said
been
that.
alone
So
for a
in
long
that
time
case,
and I want to just
there are
hook up with someone.
restrictions. But if the relationship is committed, I don't think there should be any restriction at
marriages
all.
or relationships break at the altar.
Of course, I have.
I actually
Now,
saw one
do we
recently.
call
Yes.
So what do we call? See, listen. I'm not trying to say that our partners cannot have
Access to it.
our phone. I just made about giving him my phone giving him my phone.
I like the way Mama P just
She's
handled
stressing,
like,
giving him
my
my
phone password.
yeah,
Trust me, that's a 2-star already.
There is
he can get
something.
him many 3 stars when he wipes me. He has access to my phone.
And
he has access to
everything.
my ATM. He has access to
Everything. Let me help you.
Calm down. You said something about your friend who, her boyfriend,
Yes.
actually went online and posted her nude pictures.
Yes.
There are marriages that also don't work out. So what if you have a husband in which you guys divorced, or you are in the process of making that divorce happen,
Okay.
and he does the same thing?
Okay, let me react to what she said earlier. She said that he's my significant half.
Yeah.
Has the shame they catch me? The shame they catch him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, some
Men are shameless though.
Of course, you
Very,
should
very.
know what you are getting married to. As is shameless, I'm shameless. We are all shameless. That's why we are married, and we are significant halves. So if he can do that to me, they're always going to tag a madman to family. So if
Okay.
you can do that to me, he's my husband.
Of course.
So as he's having my
Signature.
nude, I have his nude too, because we are both
Together.
I like it's the vice versa
For
thing.
real.
All right, it's Ladies' Night right here on Independent Television. We've been having so much fun. I'm sure I'm correct.
Yes.
Of course, we've been
When you're
talking
talking about fun, it's really been fun.
That's becoming serious.
Okay, we've been talking basically about privacy in a relationship. Is it okay for you to give your passwords, that is social media passwords, ATM passwords, phone passwords, to a person you're in a committed relationship with? Either you're just dating or you're actually married to that person. Is it okay for you to give your passwords to that person? Yes, it might be vice versa, you give, I give, but is it okay generally? Does it actually build trust? Does it show that you guys really trust each other? And yes, there's nothing secret between you guys. We're going to be going on a short break, and we're going to find out what people on the street actually have to say about this. Of course, it is Ladies' Night.
Since I'm a married man, I have to, because she have to understand me. That is why we are one. I will give her my ATM passport and password. That is why she's my wife. If she's not my wife, I can't do that, because the love is already there. Who will I give it to? The person that I don't know? It's not possible. It's my wife I will give to.
Are you married?
I know I'm not married.
Can you give your ATM password or your phone password?
To my girlfriend, no. She's my girlfriend. I don't know if we'll get married tomorrow.
God forbid. I will not do it. You know why I will not do it? Your secret is your life. Anything that is with you dies with you. Because I don't think you can give your own password. What of tomorrow? Your ATM. Tomorrow they withdraw 1 million naira from your account.
If he give me his, I'm going to give him mine. I will not give him.
Yes, I fit give her now. Why? Because you know if he do me any harm. Because if me rise, he rise. If I go down, I go down. So if you say na me want to, then say if you do. So that's just it.
I can give my wife. Because she's my wife. She's everything I have. After me, and she. So that's what I can give her.
Yes, I will give her. Because now both of us they suffer for the money. Because we always they pay together. So I will give her.
Yeah, I can do that because I love her. It's not all about the money. It's all about her life. That is, she's okay. That's my duty, to make sure that she's okay. So what's the need of hiding my secrets?
No, I can't. Because you see this, a lot of guys, they are not trustworthy. And I've had an experience from a marriage that the lady later died from it. And she got a contract. She was working with an NFPC. And she got a contract and she was having millions in her account. And before you know what, the husband went and withdrew the money. And because of that, that led to the woman's health issues. And later, she died. So if you see, because a lot of guys, now when you give them your money, they'll use it to go and be taking care of other ladies outside. And you would think you are the only one in their life. And you will not turn the mugu. Why they'll come be as you will not be babu, then they will not be, as you will not be the monkey they walk, now then be the babu when they chop am. So for that reason, I can't.
It depends. No, she has her own phone and I have my as well. But I don't think there is need to keep it off from her.
If she's trustworthy, one can do that. A man should be able to identify a wife that is trustworthy. So it is discovered that she's trustworthy. There is nothing bad. There's no harm in it. In giving it to her.
Wow, give her. You want me to come withdraw my money? I don't understand. My wife. And I will give her now.
No. Nothing. I not forgive her. That man, I did. I not forgive her.
I be the one to blame as the flames keep rising till the top. Ain't no stop. In the dope like
All right, wonderful comments coming through from the street. I had so much fun watching those people talking about their own opinions, and I'm sure the ladies in the studio also enjoyed that segment of the show. Actually, some really funny comments there. Very crazy comments. So if you want to join the conversation, all you have to do is go up on WhatsApp. The number to text us on is 0803 872 6759. I'll take it again, 0803 872 6759. It's actually scrolling on the television screen right now, so you can also copy it from there. We're going to leave you with our Instagram and of course Facebook handle, so you can also get in contact with us and share your opinions with us, because of course we love those opinions. You can also reach us on Facebook. The Facebook handle is www.facebook.com/ITV Radio NG. We're on Twitter as well, and the handle is at ITV Radio NG. You can also get in contact with us on Instagram. The handle is at ITV NG. Share your opinions, share your thoughts, share your comments with us right there on our social media accounts. All right, we're going to head back to the topic of discussion for today: privacy in a relationship. Is it okay for you to share your ATM passwords, your social media passwords, your phone passwords with someone you're in a relationship with, whether it's just a platonic relationship or it's marriage as well? I'll go back to C. White. I think I'll start off with you.
Better you do that now, because I think I have something I want to
Something
really
is
say.
burning in you.
Yeah,
You want, that's why I chose you first.
Let me just push it out the way it is in me. Let me
Okay.
just try as much as possible to manage it. If you are giving me your password to your bank account, you're giving me password to your phone, password to your social handles and all of that, you are doing that because you trust me.
Yes, definitely.
And based on the fact you're doing that because you trust me, I see no reason why I should still be the same person to abuse it. We should also try as much as possible to maintain that word trust. But yes, sometimes in a relationship, misunderstanding must come.
Definitely. There's no perfect relationship.
And when such misunderstanding comes and we don't know how to manage it, because some people have challenges with management of misunderstanding, like they don't know how to manage the conflict that comes in the relationship, and because of that they will allow it to escalate to some extent that they will not be able to resolve it. So when misunderstanding comes in, you should be able to put up maturity there, like profile solutions that will help both of you come to a reasonable conclusion, and not to the extent that you guys will go on social media because I have this password, he has mine, I have everything. You begin to abuse it.
But the only way someone can actually have that access to abusing such a privilege is when you have given the person in the first place. As far as I'm concerned, I don't believe in giving your passwords to anyone you're not married to.
Come in
I wouldn't even give my mom like that. What he wants to.
Okay, so I'm only going to say these ones.
Okay.
Love is the only thing that can drive out hate. So according to Mama P that said, if it's not vice versa, I'm not sharing. So if you do not take the step forward, I don't believe your partner is going to. If you want it, then you should be able to take the step forward. So you want to be able to go through his phones, you want to have access to his everything, you should give it first. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
That's
you should
to
give
say
it
you
first.
should do that based
yes,
on
you
what you want to create.
Yes,
trust.
you should show him first. For transparency's sake, for the sake of transparency in your relationship, I think your partner should have access to your phone.
Okay.
I'm not saying, since she's looking at me, let me just quickly react to her.
Yes.
Of course, it's expected in ladies' night. Let's not go and be having issues online.
Yeah.
Please. I'm not saying that he cannot have access to my phone, but I said that
Your social media.
It just has to be
my
phone
social
only.
media is off.
Off limits.
You can use my phone and
Do
look at
whatever
my
you want
social
to do.
media. Do you understand?
So by the time he's asking for those
if you're
social media
asking for the password, that
passwords,
means you're having trust issues with me.
Okay, if
And
he's demanding,
if he's demanding for it, meaning he's having trust
and
issues
you are
with me
hiding
already.
it.
You understand? I'm not hiding it. I'm just trying to tell you that this is your bus stop. Now,
What if he feels you have
can-
something to hide?
He can use the phone and access it.
But you know, people can actually hide stuff that they want to hide.
Yes.
There are apps that you can
I know,
actually
but
put
see,
things into.
It's now up to, like she said, it's up to me to feel you've earned it.
Okay.
And then I'm coming from another aspect now.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, you like coming from
Earned
aspects.
it.
Like,
You understand? That's me, most controversial. You just have to manage.
No.
And
That's
I'm giving it to you like, babes, see this.
Okay.
Take. Now, he earned it. He's not asking for it. If he's asking for it, it seems like an
Yeah.
entitlement. He's
So
not
there
an
have to
entitlement.
be an award night where you
You
say,
keep
"Oh, babe,
stressing
here is
on-
my phone."
No, we ladies know when
And here is my
we ladies know
password.
when a man has earned certain things from us. We know
Okay,
it.
but you know that love sometimes blinds this knowing capacity.
you know?
With
we
all
might
we have
feel
seen,
we may
with all
feel
we have seen, see our eyes. It's not so white. Like
my eyes are white, very very clear.
why would
my
you say
eyes
that?
are white. No, but I'm talking to. See,
I know, I don't know. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, but he needs to earn it. Like, come on, you have access to my phone.
Okay,
And this phone, see, to know someone is just to go through their phone. If you even go through their photos, you know if she's an introvert, an
And not.
extrovert, if she goes out. If you go through their WhatsApp, you know.
Okay,
the
there's
person
something I really,
completely.
there's something I
So
want
why
to
you
really
be
get
asking
here.
questions?
So in a rude
That's
way,
bribery and
trust me.
corruption.
Okay, so ladies, why are we forgetting the ATM part of this whole discussion?
No, we are not
Because
forgetting.
that's the most important
Let's
part.
talk about
I give you my
password.
social media passwords, and
your
of course I can
ATM.
give you my phone password. Anybody can have my phone password. I'm not hiding anything, so
Okay.
you can have it. But ATM, never.
Hell no.
Are you that? So when you
So
say
why would you,
never,
why,
like,
why would you even
it's
say
very
never?
possible.
You can give
Why?
your phone password. You can give your social.
Do you know what
do
money
you feel
is?
like he's going to steal your money?
Please, you can never can be too
predict?
sure.
Okay, you can never can
You
tell.
can never be
But
too
for me,
sure.
I don't know why I
I'm
don't
shocked.
feel anything about that question. Like, I
The
don't know what to
money.
say. Money.
Okay.
This is my hard-earned money in a bank account, and I just take.
Anyway,
Why?
actually.
Oh, but you would like to have his own ATM.
I don't need his own. If I need
Okay,
his
now
money,
let
I
me
know
ask
how
you
to get his money. I
Has
don't
it ever
need.
been a situation whereby he needed money and he wasn't able to go to the ATM to get money himself?
He just collects.
He said, "Babe, please, can you help me get money from the bank? This is my
That's
password."
a different scenario.
No,
It's
password.
password.
You can always change that password.
Exactly.
You can always change it.
No, but at least he made an
But at
attempt.
that instance,
He
you
gave
had
it to you.
Are you
So let me
serious?
just, what I'm trying to say is, okay, what I'm trying to say here is, there are some instances you give out your password even
Yes,
without you knowing.
yes.
You understand?
Yeah, that's
See,
true.
that's
Yes.
true. Let's just agree on that. That's true.
Oh God, I
You
wish.
understand?
And even to someone you're not in a relationship
I
with.
can't, yeah. My ATM, especially when I know there's no money there.
Are you trying to tell me you're not giving him money there?
No, see, let me tell you, even the account that has money has no ATM. So
Okay.
that particular ATM,
You're a very
He
coded
can't.
person.
we ladies,
no.
we
I'm
ladies,
getting
we
to
have
it.
this,
Mama P.
we have this
Hold on,
thing
I'm
in our
being
time. Like
frustrated.
when a man gives his card and is like, "Go buy something," or when you guys go out and you are swiping the card, like you know there's this thing like
there's this
sweet now.
confidence.
Sweet feeling.
You feel
relaxed.
relaxed.
Exactly, I
You
like
get
your
it.
own, you know? You feel like
A man will know. A man will
Yeah.
even
there.
see. That
You're a woman because you're using a man's ATM card.
I never said
Why?
I am the woman because already I know I'm a woman. But I said, you
why?
begin to feel like, I'm
men
coming, sorry.
would hardly ask for your ATM.
Exactly.
How much do you have?
Yeah.
How much? Exactly. How much do you have?
But it's what matters is them giving us their ATM. Let's take it the way it's supposed to be. What should bother me is not. I will give him my password, the ATM. I will give him everything. It's now for him to reciprocate
Like, it's 5 million accounts. Very funny.
I think I understand what here. She would only give out her account's password because she knows there's nothing inside.
There's nothing
So
inside.
that
The other one that has something inside.
Relationship, the boyfriend is watching. Please.
Okay.
All right.
Let me not say anything.
Yes, I think we have some comments right now on WhatsApp, and I would like you guys. You have some?
Yes, I do.
So Obi Banks is going to read out some comments. Yes, your comments. Like I said, the number to send your text messages to or your WhatsApp messages to is 0803-872-6759. Of course, we'll read your messages on the show. We'll start with this one from Obi Banks. Yeah?
Yes. Okay, so this message is from Chooks Anene, and he's saying she is not entitled. It's not a right, but it's something both parties should be able to give out in a committed relationship. But if you ask me, stay away from your partner's social media handles. It's not healthy.
It's not healthy. Why exactly is not healthy?
Why exactly? You don't want to
should I answer that question?
Okay.
Okay, like for me, I don't even dare it. I don't even go to his social handle, like anything that has to do with...
Even when you have the password?
Even when I have the password.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even lock his phone, for crying out loud. He doesn't. But I can never dare search. Do you know why? Definitely, you would see something that will make you want to cry.
Yes.
So why would you want to cry? Why would you want to go see things yourself? Why would you want to go hurt yourself? Because you know quite all right that your man is cool and people would want him. Why would you want to go hurt yourself? Because I call that hurting of oneself. I decide on my own. I want to cry today. No, it's just like a decision. Yes, I want to stop myself by myself. You begin to assess this.
There are some guys you go through their phone and you see nothing.
Exactly.
You see nothing.
They're actually very rare.
Through my man's
They're
phone.
rare.
What I'm trying to say is,
Preach it, sister.
like I earlier said, it's my
Not
own
to.
personal decision not to.
Actually, it's my personal decision not to check my man's phone, but I don't know that thing inside me that cannot just sit down.
You just want to check.
I want to check.
You want to be sure.
Your mom will be doing you check. Even when your mind is saying don't check. Your mom will be doing check.
I mean, right now I feel like when I get home I need to check.
Okay, let's get some more comments. Let's get some more messages. All right.
I have one here. This former SUG president, Loretta, she said, personally, I don't care. If he keeps his phone, I will give him mine. But the day I will react to his over-security nature, he will be shocked. Keeping him or her out of the phone is not the thing. Who won't do bad, go still do the bad.
Thank you.
If he hides the phone, I will be very open with mine. But I leave the boss to experience.
Okay. I like that part where she said,
that
who
part
want
of
do
who
bad?
want do bad
He
goes
goes still do
do
the
the
bad. That's what I was trying to
When
tell
the
you.
phone has no
It's
password.
clear, yes.
Trust me.
If he
have
wants to
ways
still
of
do
hiding
it,
the
he will still
things.
do it.
Yes.
That's my
Someone said, in a committed relationship, Constance, she said, in a committed relationship, yes. For the sake of transparency, it shouldn't be a big deal unless you have something to hide. It's a committed relationship after all.
Yes.
I think she's coming from where I was
Okay,
saying.
I'm going to read this from Favor. She says, yeah, social media is okay, but the ATM own. It depends though. These days, everyone has up to 4 accounts. It could be a minor one.
This person is still the line of Mama B. When he said not the main that's really
Raymond said, that's a big one. As for me, she has access to my phone password, but certainly not my social media apps. There are a lot of things that one can read unnecessary meaning to. So it's better to be on the safe side by not seeing at all these things that will give room for negative impression, thereby fracturing the relationship in the long run.
That's what C. White said earlier on, giving yourself or killing yourself by yourself.
And I said
yourself.
it too, like, I said it like...
Oh, you contributed to it like
no,
you
I said it.
Better not to check at all, so you don't give yourself heartbreak by yourself. Okay, do we have any more messages?
This is he's saying if she's a virtuous woman from God.
It's the picture.
I was
How do you know a virtuous woman from God?
I was recently almost killed in my last relationship early this year. So except she's a woman of God, I ain't showing nothing.
Okay. You know what? It has to go to the
That guy has
church.
He has been through a lot. But that man has gone through hell.
I'm telling you.
That's my sister. No, I said even in the church we don't have virtuous women.
And we're not in the church right now. We're not in the church right now. So we have virtuous women here.
Yeah, even in the church. So okay, I have to rephrase. Not all women in the church are virtuous.
It's better.
I know. Thank God we're able to adjust. In capital letters, Naya, he can know it, but no, it's not an entitlement.
Okay.
He can know it, but it's not an entitlement.
So it's not by
It is not
force.
something. Yes, it's not something that he must get.
Okay.
It's not an entitlement in quote.
Her one mayoress, Uniben, said, entitlement co, entitlement me. Maybe only I'm entitled to my privacy until we are married.
This is also Mama P's sister. He must
That's my
wife
girl,
me.
He must wife me. Okay. But one thing she should also understand is, yes, before you get married to someone, you must trust the person.
Exactly.
You can't just get married to someone that you don't love.
Okay, before we come
and you can't get married to someone you don't trust.
That's true. Let me read this too. Blessing. She just sent now. She said, well, to me, I don't have anything to hide when I'm in a committed relationship with my partner. If he wants to have all my passwords in this life, then I would give it to him. Whereas there's nothing to hide. I don't have a problem with it. It's okay.
Okay.
That is a good girl.
She is indeed a good
Okay,
girl.
this is
password
from
for life.
Joy. And she is saying, aside from secrecy and whatever we would like to call it, everyone has a right to their individual properties. Relationship is for mutual understanding. Anything outside that is wrong.
I don't see anything wrong with it if you understand his personality well enough. This is from Margaret, a willing member.
Okay, you know what? I actually want to contribute towards the last message.
Joy, yeah.
Joy, yeah. You know, I keep talking in some of my program like, if you don't, I like these 3 keywords. I keep saying it: love, understanding, and trust. Yes, understanding is just the keyword. You can't date someone you don't understand. You need to understand the man before you begin to confess love. You can't just come up and say, I don't just like it. You go, I love you, I love you. You don't love me for crying out loud. I don't even understand the kind of person you are. I need to understand you, flow with you, before I begin to know that, yes, this is the real person I love. So I'm trying to say something here. Understanding matters a lot. You should understand the person before you.
Yes.
Before you begin to tell the person, I love you. And when you begin to tell this man that you understood, that you love him, you should be able to give him the trust, because you took time to study him before you gave him that word love. Now you should also give him the trust he needs. But in all, if you are giving him your love and your trust, you should be able to know that this person you're giving it to, will he give it to you back?
Definitely.
If he doesn't give it back to you, trust me, he is not the person you're supposed to understand.
See why? Let's not forget that the only constant thing is change.
It's change.
Exactly.
And it's inevitable.
Yes, and people fall out of love, you know.
And just like Raymond said, I think his comment really caught me, and that's the truth, that I can give her my phone password, but not the social media. Reasons being that there are a lot of things on social media that are unnecessary. Have you gone to your Facebook inbox?
Actually, I don't want to talk about
that.
If
you go through that, you're going to have heartbreak, because I have over 2,000 messages in my Facebook.
Yeah,
Some I've not chatted for like 3 years. But if you even see the names there, you will be forced to like, are you sure you don't know this person? Because somebody I don't know is calling me my baby, my sweet. Why are you not answering me?
My queen.
My queen.
As in,
And you just ignore. But if my spouse should see that, he's gonna there's this level of insecurity it will build. So knowing, I don't know, but I still stand my ground, like despite the love, trust, whatever. Like someone said that in as much as we are talking about secrecy, but there should be some level of privacy. Now, you can have my phone. If you carry this phone, within 2 seconds, you're going to know who Mama P truly is.
Exactly. I think I have to do that.
Yes.
I really want to know who you are.
Yes.
And I also want access to that your account,
so that we can really know who she is.
Okay, when is she going to show?
Okay, so Obi Banks, let's check if there's any other messages.
We have one from Chinyere, and Chinyere is saying, Understanding is very important in a relationship. Your spouse has every right to your Instagram or Facebook account and also your phone password. If he decides to go through them all the time, meaning he doesn't trust you, having those things should be from your own willingness and not under duress.
Yes,
it's not by force. Here from Daniel. Daniel said, no, ma, I don't think so. I actually have the password to my woman's phone, but I don't bother to check. I think it's very unnecessary.
Yes, I like that. Where I said you shouldn't even bother yourself.
See the way most of you just shouted, yeah.
Because what they've been saying.
But the point is, that's a real point, you know.
Some men
don't just bother,
but they don't check.
Don't bother. Because if you eventually bother yourself, trust me,
you get hurt.
Even as holy the person is, you would see something.
Yes.
So don't just see.
You
don't
just see one thing.
You must see one thing that will make you to ask unnecessary
question around him that will not allow him rest, and then you just want to
assume that he's actually
hello.
I'm here.
I'm here.
But has any of you actually ever felt that feeling? Maybe someone is disturbing your man, and you just have this feeling like, let me talk to her. Let me ask her what is wrong with her. Have you ever had that feeling?
Yes. You know, when you're going out with a fine dude, it's expected, but I think that's where maturity comes in.
Exactly.
So when you pick up your man's phone to say, hey, he's taking,
if you do personally, I think that's so belittling.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like that brings you to her level. You don't understand. Like I've never done it in my life, and I don't think I'll ever do it. Like, why would I take my man's phone and get a girl's number and then call her to tell her
stay away from my man?
My man.
It's not your man. It's not my man if he has the ability to go to another person.
No question. He's not bulging, but this guy's disturbing. It's when sometimes he now gives me the right, like, this number is disturbing me.
Talk to her for me.
With all due pleasure. Baby, give me the phone. Madam.
Like Mama P would do.
Exactly.
Madam. But see,
I think I'll beg you.
I tell you, if he doesn't give me the room to do that, I dare not.
There's no need.
Why? Because why would I even confront my fellow girl because of a man?
That's what I'm saying. He's not my man if he can do that.
He's not my man if he can do that. But if eventually a woman is just on him, my dear, I think he's mature enough to handle it.
Yes.
But sometimes
she wasn't the one that went to my man. Let me just see from this angle. My man actually walked up to her.
No,
let me just come from this angle.
She can walk
overwalk. Some girls, they don't understand. They don't care. This guy, I must go for him. Yes, there are some ladies like that. But what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to turn the table around. Like, if my man walks up to a woman to talk to her, my dear, now you waka come meet you. So I have no business with you. The only person I have business with is my man. And even if we want to sort it out, what matters a lot, again, like I would always say, the things that matters a lot is manner of communication.
But let's be factual here. You know, we have viewers, and I know they are all agitating where they are right now. See, there are some men that are worth fighting over. Please, I think God, I'm begging you. I don't know. This song is worth fighting over.
Okay, no, I agree with you.
You should just no, my man. If you get where you go disturb my man, Rich, I'm gonna have to call you like, hey, kiddo.
Shift, go on, say.
I don't think that's
no, I'm not. No.
I can never do that.
See,
if he doesn't give me the permission to do that.
Yeah, when he gives me the permission, I'm going to.
Even if he gives me the permission.
When he doesn't give me the permission, then I'm going to hit up the.
Even if he gives me the permission,
okay,
I wouldn't even stress myself. Even if he says, this girl is disturbing me, please warn her for me, I'm like, that's your business.
Warn yourself.
That's your business.
Let's be factual.
No, really.
There are some girls that don't give up.
I'm like, that's your business.
There are some girls that don't give up.
He doesn't want to. Hold on, that a girl is disturbing your man.
Like, and he is telling me,
I don't know how to go my
girl.
number, and I'm telling him I'm in a relationship.
No, he can't say that.
No, hold on. No, he
can't. There's some girls that like that for crying out loud.
Okay,
no. And my man has to pick.
I think we're digressing from the topic. Let's end it here. Okay. It's been amazing talking about this privacy because we digressed a little. It's always fun, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the program today. Keep your comments coming. The number to send your text messages or WhatsApp messages to on is 0803-872-6759. Keep the conversation rolling, yes. And of course, we'll get to interact with you guys on our social media accounts, which are still scrolling on the TV screen. This is where we're going to say goodbye on the show because we've talked a lot, we've had fun. Am I right? Yes, of course. We've had so much fun on the show today. Next week, there will be another fantastic topic to discuss. I think we're going to be looking at pregnancy in marriage. Is it okay? Rather, pregnancy before marriage, before I say marriage, because definitely it's a blessing for us to get pregnant within marriage. But before marriage, your man wants you to get pregnant before he can marry you. Would you, some people already, would you?
Okay, it depends on how you guys met.
We shouldn't be talking about that now. For next week. So, yes, you can start sending your comments on that particular one. Pregnancy before marriage, is it okay or is it not okay? Send your text messages or WhatsApp messages to 0803-872-6759. You can go up on Facebook as well at facebook.com/ITV Radio NG. We're also on Twitter at ITV Radio NG and also on Instagram at ITV NG. Get in contact with us. Yes, let us know your thoughts, your comments on this. Is it okay to get married, have kids rather, before marriage? All right, it's been Ladies' Night right here on Independent Television. My name is Dia, and of course I've had Mama P.
I know you won't forget that name in the
I can never forget the name. It is just mwah. Okay, and I also have C White, and of course ever glowing C White. you just love to add that part.
She's trying to do that because of me, but
okay, and I've also had Obi Bags in the studio with me. It has been fun, it has been amazing. So join us next week on the same station, ITV, and of course we'll be back with more fantastic topics. I'm the Empress. Good night.